Hi, how are you? Say hi everybody, my name is Moon. I'm a vegetarian and today Mommy's going to show you how she meal preps my veggies and fruits. Yes. Yes, my beautiful girl. So Moon will be 6 months on April 5th and we just recently started her on solids when she turned 5 months. And I am encouraging her to only eat vegetables if possible, only be vegetarian. If she would like to eat some fish when she gets a little older, you know, that will be okay, but no meat because we love animals. And we can definitely live off of vegetables, fruits, you know, bread, rice, beans, pasta, all the good stuff, just not cute little animals. Mommy's going on, what, 3 years of being a vegetarian pescatarian now. But Moon right now is only having milk, Mommy's breast milk, formula, and her vegetables and fruits. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And now let's share a clip of Moon having some freshly made butternut squash. Say thank you for watching, like and subscribe. Din din time. Why do you have to make those sounds when I'm feeding you? Yes, my good girl. It's yummy. Oh, no, you can't hold it yet. You're so good. Uno más? Here's my little setup. As you guys can see, I'm going to be using the Baby Bullet blender. I'm going to be using the Baby Bullet steamer along with its little accessories that it comes with. If you guys don't have the Baby Bullet or the steamer, you guys can use a regular steamer. This was given to me by one of my good friends that comes with the bullet, and then this was purchased by a friend that works for the company, so I got it for only 13 bucks, thank God. It is so cute and so small, but it's adorable, and it steams the stuff really good. It also sterilizes, and it's an egg cooker too. It cooks or boils your eggs in there. So that's what that looks like, and it comes with these adorable little jars. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over. These little jars here are perfect to store the right amount. This is butternut squash, which is what we have right here. And right here we have carrots and spinach. Of course, it looks super dark, but there are carrots in there. So right over here, these are rainbow carrots, which Moon absolutely loves. We have some spinach. Here we have green beans. We have butternut squash. We have a full green pear. This is a sweet potato. And what I like to do here is, because obviously it's just her and I like to do small portions, I really don't like to freeze it, even though you have the option to make it and freeze it and then defrost it in these. I really just like to make it daily or every couple days. I do about 2 or 3 days worth of stuff so that she has fresh batches. But if you guys buy a big bag, what I like to do is I wash these, and that's what that is. It's not frostbite, it's just like a little bit of water from, you know, when I rinsed them off. I cut these in half. I just snapped them, as you guys can see. What I like to do is individually bag these. Like this was in its own bag, which is a good portion for, I think, like 2 servings if I mix it with something else for her. So I wash and then I individually bag them, and then I put them in a bigger bag so that they don't get frostbite, you know, and kind of stay fresh in there. Then we have a sweet potato, which I'll probably be making in the next day or 2 for her. I'm going to start off with the vegetable that takes the longest, which is going to be the little carrots. These are organic rainbow carrots. I just take this full, a cup. I just pour it into the little pot there, into the steamer. And I just place all her little carrots laid out evenly on the little rack here. I set it to number 5. And then I just hit power. Be careful because the little steam has a spout here and it will come out really, really hot. So then that's gonna go for 17 minutes. This is the booklet that it comes with, and inside you're gonna find how to steam, defrost, and sterilize stuff. It also comes with a little chart on how to steam everything. You guys can steam veggies, fruit, and even meat in here. And it tells you the amount of water you put in the cup, the steamer setting, and the amount that you're supposed to steam it for, the time. So that's gonna go for 17 minutes, so we'll be back when it's fully steamed. So our carrots are done, and you gently just remove this because it is super hot. And you guys don't want to overcook them because then they're mushy, but see how that just went right through. Yum, yum. So now I'm just gonna take the spinach and put it on here for like a minute or two just to soften it up till it makes it soggy, and then I'll be blending it all together. All right, it's literally been like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it. And you see how I just like kind of let it get a little soggy, but I don't want to let it go all the way. So see? Just a little bit to soften it up. Where's the pears? Right here, 1 full cup. It's going to be on level number 3, and we're going to steam it for 12 minutes. So we just put the little tray back on here and place her little pears. So we're gonna cover this little guy up. Next, we're just gonna put it to number 3. Boom, and there we go. And now for 12 minutes. While our pear steams, we're gonna move over to our spinach and carrots. We're just going to add our little lid. So I do want to make sure that you guys do this correctly. As you guys can see, it's not super pureed. And you want to make sure that this is not chunky because the baby can choke. You want to make sure that it's smooth. So we're going to add a little more water. And I have a very small amount in there too. So it's going to take a little more work. Okay, so I think we got this. And there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and put it into one of these little jars here. A lot of it goes up here, so I'll be scooping it with one of her little spoons. But I don't want to do too much. Like I said, I like to do it fresh for her, but you guys would have the option to make them and freeze them in that little guy there. I want to show you guys, it looked still chunky, but it's not. See, once you kind of like move it around, it's not chunky anymore. It's nice and smooth. See? So here we go. We went ahead and I filled that up, and I like this little dial date thing here because you guys can like put what day you made it. So that way you know when it expires, and it says that, you know, fresh food like this is good for 2 to 3 days. And we had enough for when she wakes up from her nap right now to give her. This is about the serving that she usually eats. She's still kind of little. Sometimes she will wake up hungry and she'll have about 3/4 of this. Sometimes she'll just want half. Sometimes I'll give her half and then I give her a bottle. It just varies. But as you guys can see what I did there, and look at that, our pears are done. So I just filled this little guy up, and so that there for her is 3 servings, and she will be having a little bit of spinach and let's stop this here. She will be having spinach and carrots for when she wakes up for lunch, and then for dinner she will be having her butternut squash. So now we're gonna take her pear. What you could do too is just carefully take that, just dump it in. Little pear, and now it's time to puree. So next we're going to be doing her green beans. We've already added 1/2 cup of water to the little baby steamer. We're going to go ahead and start that up. For this, it is going to be on steamer setting number 1, and it's for 7 minutes. So now we've got her little green beans steaming and about to pull out her little pear that got pureed. As you guys can see, 1 pear is perfect for 1 serving. That's crazy that that big old pear pureed ended up like this. So I actually will not give Moon this whole thing. She'll probably have 1/4 or half after lunch. I don't want to give her too much sweet stuff. It's just for dessert. And this actually looks really yummy. So her green beans are done. Should probably be using this so I don't burn my fingers. And lastly, we're going to be taking her butternut squash, and I'm not going to blend her green beans yet because I'm actually going to add a little bit. I'm gonna make some butternut squash by itself, but I'm also going to put a little bit into her green beans. So now we're just going to set all these up on her little steamer. These look so cute, and I tried it when I made it for her the first time. It was so good. It wasn't like super sweet, but it was just like perfect. So this I treat it as if it was like a sweet potato because it's kind of like the same texture and thickness, and it's for setting 5 and it's 17 minutes. So there we go. Our butternut squash is done, and we're going to take a little bit of this and put it in the blender before I just blend it by itself. Super tender. See how it's already like mushing up? I'm gonna put just a little bit, not too much. Maybe like 3 scoops because the rest will make 1 serving for her. Ooh, that should be enough. So we got her green beans and her butternut squash, and we're going to blend that up. And it is done. It was a lot, so if you guys want to make like 1 big batch, you guys can do that. And the little bullet comes with this little big guy, which is bigger than those. So I just put enough for 1 serving for her, just for the sake of the video, because I'm going to be doing a different flavor. I'm actually putting them in the refrigerator as they cool off. That's why the little lids are half off there. So now we're just going to blend the rest of her butternut squash. You guys can see there's only a little bit in there because I did mix it with her green beans, but if you guys were to use more, obviously it would be a lot more, and a lot actually stays on the lid, so I'm gonna scoop it. So it looks like we got a full little jar, and if you guys want to do, you know, sweet potatoes, yams, whatever, butternut squash, spinach, you know, whatever for the whole week, you can. I just went ahead and I did this for the sake of the video, did a blend of different veggies. I went ahead and I put the 27th because that's the day we made it. And we are done. We have some pear for her, some spinach and carrots for when she wakes up from her nap, all that extra green bean and carrot. Then here we have her pear, we have her butternut squash, we have more in the back. Then here we have her green beans and carrots, and then this is, the darker one is spinach and carrots. So you guys can see we have a little blend. You don't have to do this every single day, different ones. You guys can meal prep like all carrots, like a whole bunch of carrots or a whole bunch of pear. Her banana, I just dice it and I just scoop it out of the banana, but just so you guys get an idea, and you can do this with lots of different veggies and fruits. I just wanted to show you how easy it was. Obviously, we did a whole bunch of different veggies, which made it a little more complicated. Hey, but if you can meal prep for yourself, you can meal prep for your baby. Come on, Gorda, open. She always makes a face when she first takes it, but then she loves it. Really? What's that sound you're making? Why are you growling? Open. See? She just opens up. She just plays hard to get. Can you make sounds for them? Say, No, not those kind of sounds. Abre la boca. See? She loves it. Really, Moon? You gotta play me like this when we're trying to make a video?
I do.
This is her first time trying pears. I think, open. Just a little bit. Just try it. Let's try it. What you think? Really? Is it icky? Let's see if she'll go for another one. I think she's full though. If she opens, she likes it. A ver, mi amor. Moon, look. There's more. Open. Okay, I think she's full. Tell me what you think. Do you like it?